I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Batman the Dawnbreaker issue number 1, yet another tie-in to Dark Knight's metal. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so like the other special Dark Knight's one-shots, as we join this comic, the Batman Who Laughs, in his best Crypt Keeper impression, tells us that we are once again about to bear witness to the birth of another Dark Knight. In this case, it starts on an all-so-familiar night. Stop me if you've heard this one once or twice. The Waynes, a wealthy and happy couple, get gunned down in an alley by a lowlife by the name of Joe Chill. Only in this world, unlike in others, Bruce Wayne was not paralyzed by fear that night. Quite the opposite. He took off after Joe Chill into the night, in doing so earning himself a Green Lantern ring at a tender young age. Wait, does this mean that Abin Sur also died in this world, but he just so happened to die right around this time? You know what, if we get bogged down in Green Lantern lore, we'll never finish this. The important thing is, with his newfound powers, the terror type that is Bruce Wayne caught up to Joe Chill, and he attempted to use his Green Lantern powers to execute the criminal. Of course, if you know anything about Green Lantern rings, damn it, I said I wasn't going to talk about Green Lantern lore, one of the rules of the power ring is you can't use it to murder people. Only wait, get this, Bruce Wayne's will to kill Joe Chill was so powerful at this time, it ended up essentially overtaxing the ring and breaking it. You know, like when you overclock your PC. Then again, will to murder, isn't that technically called rage? Should he not be a Red Lantern, not a Green Lantern? Furthermore, it's not like any of the other Green Lanterns we have ever seen have been overcome with murderous rage, and they didn't break the ring. What makes Bruce Wayne so special? Oh yeah, he's Batman, that's why. Now Bruce, who was taken to calling himself Green Lantern by this point, goes out of his way to try and clean up the streets of Gotham, and by clean up I mean murder every villain who crosses his path. And when Commissioner Gordon decides to step up and complain about it, well, Bruce murders him as well too with the power of the ring. You might be wondering, is anyone from Oa gonna get involved in this? Well, they do, everyone in fact. Ganthet says that by breaking his ring and allowing darkness into it, he's threatened the entire Lantern Corps, maybe all Lantern Corps. They attempt to alleviate him of his ring, but by that time Bruce is far too powerful. He's created a legion of shadow monsters that are sentient. He can just kind of do that. Why is he better at this than any Green Lantern ever before him, and why is he able to take out the entire Corps in one night? Well, because he's Batman, of course, even when he's not. Now, with all the Green Lanterns dead, Bruce Wayne is going to need a brand new name, isn't he? And as such, he walks into the power battery and rechristens himself the Dawnbreaker, and a new name even comes with its own catchy little ring oath, because they all have them. Not that any of that matters, though. Like all the other Dark universes, this one begins to fall into the void. The Dawnbreaker is only saved at the last second by the Batman Who Laughs, who pulls him away to be part of his new army serving Barbatos. And with that, this book actually ends up catching up to the modern events of Dark Knights. Dawnbreaker makes his way to Coast City, where he instantly picks a fight with Green Lantern, only Hal is completely outmatched by this dude who is able to use the ring in ways he never thought possible. In fact, Green Lantern is only saved at the last second by the intervention of Dr. Fate, who seems to be running around and saving all the heroes. Want to know more? Read their tie-in. So that was Batman the Dawnbreaker, everybody, and if you couldn't tell, I didn't like this one near as much as I liked Red Death or Murder Machine. That's not to say it's bad, it just reeks of Batman exceptionalism. I mean, I guess what Sam Humphries was trying to get across is that if young, angry Batman was given all the power in the universe to exact his revenge, he never would have traveled around the world, would never have worked to be a hero, would never have developed his code of ethics. But then again, this is also a Green Lantern story that kind of needs to mess with the set-in-stone rules of the Green Lantern universe. I mean, really, they could have fixed the whole thing just by making Batman a Red Lantern. But then Dawnbreaker wouldn't match the overall aesthetic of the rest of the Dark Knights, and I mean, if you're not going to do that, why even tell the story? Overall, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. And I hope the next ones can prove to be a little bit more interesting. So that's your Dark Knight tie-in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, why not check out some of the other videos I've been working on? Then you can follow me on social media at Cape Joel. And if you like what I do and want exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, then you can become a patron for as little as $1 a month. All that can be yours. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.